Paano po kung ang maging, tugon ng kanyang kampo ay katulad din nung kanyang sagot doon sa impeachment complaints? Hindi sagutin, bagkus ipagpatuloy yung pag-question doon sa supposed lack of due process, failure to establish ultimate facts previously, and of course yung double standard. Kunwari something of that nature.
In
Mapapabilis po
that
ba yung
case,
proseso diyan?
I think so, Christian, no? Kasi during the hearing proper, what we will be anticipating are evidence and witnesses to challenge the allegations of offenses and grounds, including the evidence and witness in support thereof, no? Eh kung ang i-a-argue ulit nila during the hearing proper is the alleged violation of due process, the failure to state ultimate facts, and the disparity in the parameters between the impeachment against the president vis-a-vis that of the vice president, this will be irrelevant to respond to the evidence supporting the allegation of offenses and grounds. So in that case, baka hindi ma-consider yan ng justice members, and they will simply focus on the evidence presented by the complainant, no? Kasi sa hearing proper, there should be no more issues like that about the violation of due process and the failure to state ultimate facts. As a matter of fact, hindi nga ito cognizable na ng Justice Committee, no? Ang kailangan ng justice members to hear are the direct answers to the allegations of offenses and grounds.
Mm. Yung dalawang abogado na kabilang po sa kanyang, legal team, 'di ba may nag-raise ng issue na kasama ninyo si Congressman Terry Ridon, baka raw merong conflict of interest, which was of course disputed by the lawyers. Ano po bang plano ng komite dito sa dalawang abogado?
This will be addressed also on March 25, no, before we proceed to the presentation of evidence, no? Just to share the basis of Congredon in raising this conflict of interest, kasi dito sa rules on evidence, meron tayong tinatawag na privileged communication. The communication between the lawyer and his client cannot be divulged, even in the courts of law, even before the impeachment proceeding, because it is covered by the privileged communication rule, no? So as sinasabi ni Kong Ridon, if we will allow the entry of appearance of Attorney Monsayak and Attorney Powa, and chances are the prosecution will be calling them to testify because they were part of the process of the utilization of confidential funds, both in the DepEd and the OVP. There's a possibility that they will be raising to spare themselves from testifying. They will be raising the rule of privileged communication, which means
Yeah.
they should not divulge all information that they receive within the ambit of attorney-client relationship.
Mm. So, yun ang papagdedesisyonan ninyo pagpalo ng March 25?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
correct. So siguro if all the members will be agreeing to Congredon, there might be a unanimous decision, just like what happened in the declaration of sufficiency in grounds. Otherwise, kung may mag-o-object, we will proceed to vote on whether or not tatanggapin ba yung entry of appearance ni Attorney Monsayak at saka ni Attorney Powa, no? Kasi ito, nakita naman ito ng ating sambayan ng Pilipino. During the Good Government Committee hearing back in the 19th Congress, Attorney Monsayak and Attorney Powa are either the chief of staff or spokesperson of the OVP or DepEd during the time, the alleged period when this confidential fund was utilized, no? So
Mm.
indeed, kung hindi man sila respondent to a possible case, at least they are persons of interest because they were part of the process.
Opo. Papaano kung merong mga pinatawag kayo para tumistigo pero nag-refuse? Can they be cited, for contempt?
Definitely. Consequence yan, Christian, ng ating compulsory process. Lahat ng tribunal or court which are granted by law or rules, compulsory process, naka-attach na dyan yung power to cite in contempt in cases of disobedience. No? So, I think the people understand that. So, kapag nakatanggap sila ng subpoena, I anticipate that they will be complying with the
Okay.
subpoena being issued by the Justice Committee.
Okay. Dito po sa pinakabagong accuser against sa Vice President, si Ramil Madriaga. Diba meron
Yeah.
po nagsusulong na, I think si Congressman Chel Diokno, nabigyan siya ng karampatang proteksyon ng komite. Especially, I think, after his lawyer sounded the alarm of possible danger to his life and
Yeah.
security.
Yeah.
Dun po sa BJMP, no? Ano po bang plano ng komite dyan?
Well, this is one of the matters which we will discuss. May petition of final si Kong Cheljok, no? It is a petition for protective custody, which in fact is one of the powers of the Justice Committee in cases of impeachment proceeding, no? But the thing, Christian, is Ramil Madriaga is no ordinary witness. Why? Because he has a pending case before a court. In other words, it is the court which has jurisdiction over Ramil Madriaga. Unlike those resource persons or witnesses which have no pending cases in court, we can immediately take custody of them. Etong si Ramil Madriaga, may pending cases sa korte which has jurisdiction over him, and therefore we cannot decide if the concern is the custody of Ramil Madriaga. No? Well, niliwanag naman ito ni Kong Cheljok, no? Ang sabi niya, when he filed the petition for protective custody, he is not necessarily asking for the transfer of custody. Although that can be one of the measures to be considered by the Justice Committee, no? But just for purposes of discussion, kung transfer of custody ang pag-uusapan, I don't think that the Justice Committee can act motu proprio on this without violating the jurisdiction of the court, no? Which has jurisdiction actually over the person of Madriaga. So, kung ito ang magiging concern talaga ng justice members in addressing the safety of Madriaga, I think we will be needing to solicit the help of the court because the court needs to issue an order for the transfer of Madriaga.
Okay. Finally, no, kailan po ba matatapos yung impeachment hearings and kailan po ba siya pag-uusapan at pagdidesisyonan kung mayroong probable cause sa plenaryo, and of course, kung sakaling yun nga yung desisyon, yung transmission ng articles of impeachment sa Senado?
Well, I cannot tell yet as to the number of hearing dates that will be necessary for us to conclude the entire impeachment proceeding. Remember, Christian, that the only timeline that is provided by the rule is the 60 session day, no? That is provided to the Justice Committee to finish the entire proceeding, no? Napakahaba actually nito, 60 session day, if we will be following strictly the definition of the Supreme Court in the recent resolution, no?
Yung bagong
It will
definition.
depend, yeah. As a matter of fact, pinakwenta ko yan eh. Kasi pag sinabi mong session day, that would pertain only to Monday to Wednesday na may session. So hindi kasama yung break, di ba? Hindi kasama yung recess. Pag
Basta
binilang
sigurado
ko
kayo,
yan,
baka mali na naman ayon sa definition ng Supreme Court.
pag binilang ko
Mahirap
yan,
na.
but I don't think we will be able to maximize that 60 session day, no? Kasi ang layo pa nga niyan eh, kung yan talaga susundin yung definition. Anyway, we were authorized already by the House of Representatives to continue our hearing even during the time of recess, no? So definitely talaga, walang magiging violation about the 60 session day period, no? But as to the number of days, we will be needing for us to finish the hearing proper until we vote on the probable cause. It will depend on the amount of evidence which the parties will be presenting. Ngayon, kung yung discussion natin kanina, whether or not the Vice President or the respondent will be availing of this hearing proper, the presentation of her evidence, kapag hindi niya inavail yan, definitely, shorten yung period and we will immediately proceed to the determination of probable cause, which will be followed by our committee report to be transmitted to the plenary for plenary action naman.
Ito pinaka-last na, naalala ko lang, may nag-comment dito. Yung 3 cellphones di umano ni Madriaga na nasa kustodiyan ng local court, nung nakausap ko po kasi abogado niya before, sinasabi, nandun lahat yan. Pag nabuksan yan, lahat ng sinasabi raw mako-confirm. At least most of them, I don't know. Can you take custody of those cell phones as a committee?
We will be needing a court order to be able to take custody of those cell phones, Christian. Kasi again, there's a pending case before the court, no? Well, I hope that kung kakailanganin talaga yan, I hope that the court will be willing to work with the Justice Committee.
Okay. So kailangan niya makapag-coordinate doon sa korte na may hawak
That's
ng
correct.
kanyang kaso. Okay.
That's correct, Christian.